Ukraine is not conducting elections in March right now because of number of security and political reasons arising as a consequences of the war which Russia is waging against Ukraine. As of now, there is a very clear picture. Neither presidential elections nor parliamentary elections are not possible. Parliamentary are not possible because this is prohibited directly by Ukrainian constitution, and presidential elections will not happen because they are prohibited by the legislation on martial law. If to imagine that Ukraine lifts temporarily the martial law functioning in order to conduct elections, we will still have a number of serious risks and challenges. First of all, the security situation. Basically, the frontline areas where none of electoral voting stations will be safe enough for people to go there. Second is restriction and limitations when it comes to people's right to run or even to vote, because over 1 million of Ukrainian population is in the army and they will not be able neither to vote normally nor to run as a candidates because they are soldiers. Thirdly, Ukraine will be domestically to a certain extent destabilized because as of now Ukrainian opposition is actually not an opposition in classical sense. They are silent, they do not criticize when it comes to some very important strategic issues, and they are rationally behaving in order to contribute to country's defense. So Russia really has no obstacles to conduct elections because they don't care much about democratic standards. This will be the second so-called elections in a row after 2021. Putin has made everything, namely organize so-called referendum to amend the Russian constitution, which allowed him to reset all his previous number of terms in the office as a president of Russia to 0 and to be elected 2 more times. As of now, they have one more reason to conduct elections. They have also a necessity to prove that they are legitimate on temporarily occupied territories of Ukraine. So basically, Russia is not restricted and limited by any of democratic standards and obstacles preventing it from conducting elections during the wartime. In March, nothing serious will happen. Russian president will be appointed by himself. Russian opposition is fully disappearing right now. Putin will stay in power. He will use these election results to prove that he has legitimacy to continue the war against Ukraine. So he needs this domestic political step in order to increase his capacity and capability in terms of politics and international arena, first of all.